Hi everyone, Irina here and welcome back. Many countries started to get the coronavirus under control and started to reopen many businesses as well as some borders. Hong Kong had hard times during the restrictions since January this year. And many businesses were suffering under those restrictions. And even the schools here in Hong Kong have been shut down for almost 5 months. Till today, we still have the 8 people rule. I made 4 different interviews with different business owners from different industries. I have been asking them how the COVID-19 has impacted their businesses and how they have been managing during the tough times. 4 different niches and 4 different business models. How did they survive during the time of COVID-19? Those I'm gonna share with you now. But before, don't forget to subscribe my channel and to switch on the like button on the video below. Let me introduce you to all our guests and their business first. Suphia makes healthy food and snacks in Hong Kong. She is a sole trader and has established her company at the co-working space, the Hive Cafe, which is a great opportunity to meet other entrepreneurs. Stevun is a business owner of F45 franchise, which is a fitness chain in Hong Kong. I was literally attending at the opening of his first F45 studio 5 years ago. Meanwhile, he has expanded his business to 3 more studios. Vlada represents the Italian brand Campo Marzio. They have 3 shops in Hong Kong and worldwide more than 50 shops open. They produce premium grade stationery, leather goods, including with an amazing purse collection, travel collection, fashion, and attractive accessories gifts. Cherdchai runs her own barber and beauty center since 24 years. They give different kind of services like hair, barber, nails, waxing, and massages for men, women, and kids. Did COVID-19 had an impact on your business?
Yes, COVID-19 had an impact on all the businesses in Hong Kong. We're not the only ones.
I could say yes and no, yeah.
Yes, very much.
Yes, of course.
What happened was the government ordered a shutdown of all gyms in Hong Kong. So it's not just us, it's all gyms, and therefore we went to 0 revenue. So we're definitely affected, but we're all in it together.
So yes, mostly is all the events and pop-up is cancelled. Normally I go to pop-up like once a month in different markets, but now all have been cancelled. So that's the most big impact.
Nobody come back to see me, and business down almost 70% because I only can work only hair, only.
So we are the Italian retailer in Hong Kong since 20 years with our 3 shops in Hong Kong. Of course, we are affected as all Hong Kong in many ways.
What's your current situation and what did you do during the Hong Kong restrictions?
I just do whatever I can and then follow God's plan and do my best. And also these days I'm learning about photograph and then also learning about online marketing.
Our landlord wasn't so kind and we did not get any rent reduction for our 3 centers. So we had to adapt, right, for our own survival. So we used technology, we used Zoom the technology. So we got the trainers to do the Zoom classes, and then our clients would then log into those Zoom classes, and the trainers can then feel like to give the clients a one-on-one session. So it feels like they're actually in the classroom, but they're actually doing it from their own home. And lots of people like that.
The current situation, it's still worrying. Less customer around. We try to negotiate with all the landlords. We try to improve the service customer, more target and focus on what the customer needs. One of the strategy, of course, is the price, to really propose some good discount.
Yes, I will keep my business alive. If the people come back to support me, I'll be happy because I run my business 24 years. I try save my staff and make everything clean and try to do what the government said.
The other thing we did was obey the laws by doing small group classes outdoors, so we could bring the experience to a small group of people outdoors. We just ran a lot of classes, so we did that for the meantime.
Did you get any support from Hong Kong government?
For my case, no, because I have no MPF, and also I use the food license from other company, is the food factory company, but that food factory company already got the support from the government. So one license only can get one support. So that's why I have nothing.
Yes, we have. Already it's done. We have the retail subvention, yes.
I heard that there was some support. There was $100,000 for each centres open, but I think it's a little too late. Most of the businesses already shut down, and sometimes $100,000 per centre doesn't even cover the rent. So it's a very tough time, but we just have to deal with it. Too little, too late for them. Fortunately for us, we're still able to survive, and so we can access that grant, hopefully. And also the employee grants as well. We don't know any information about that.
Yeah, I did apply from the government, but I don't get any pay yet.
But I think overall, it's a rush for the government as well, and they're doing too little, too late to save some of these businesses.
What do you think how the business will change after the restrictions in Hong Kong fall down?
I think we'll be back to the normal. Retail will be still the same. People like to visit the shop, people like to buy, like the energy, like to feel the lifestyle, and yeah, to have some experience in the shop. So I'm optimistic to be the same.
I don't think the restrictions will fully go down because COVID-19 will always be there. Until there's a vaccine, there'll always be some kind of caution amongst the Hong Kong people and especially our clientele. So we always have to be cautious. It's going to be a different world we live in.
Yeah, everything will get back to normal, so I can go to join more events and pop-ups, and also my customers can have more gathering with friends and family. Then they can order my snacks more for sharing with friends. Actually, there's a lot of company, they already planning for next event, so they're just waiting for the virus finish, and then so all business and everyone just go back to normal life.
You know, sometimes the people come back to see me because I run my business 24 years. They need our service here, and we know like a friend and family that they come to support me. That's I will still continue for running my business in Hong Kong.
So whatever the laws are, we'll do for our gyms is obey the, we'll be much more hygienic. So we'll clean all the equipment before, during class, while people are exercising. We'll make sure, the trainers will make sure that everyone is obeying that. When people come in, we have to make sure that their travel history is clear to make other existing clients feel safe to come into our centres.
What's your plan for future?
My plan for future is I want to have my little cafe to gather all of my lovely customers, and then I customize the most suitable foods and snacks for them.
I still keep my business running. If everything's Hong Kong people still happy and no virus, I will keep my business running.
Asia is still plan number one for as our SME global international company, because it's still developing, still moving well, still going in the good direction. Our position in the market is very well. We are a well-known brand around Asia, so we just go in the direction developing more and more Asia, and I think more and more China.
Well, as long as we're allowed to open, we will adapt to whatever comes our way, like we have. So we'll see how the situation is around the world. If the virus is still there, of course, we'll be caution. We'll exercise caution as always. But the plan, all businesses, they just have to adapt for survival. I think it's important for businesses to do that. So we'll maintain the smaller group classes, the hygienic situations, keeping our community engaged. Maybe keep going with the outdoor, keep going with the online live sessions.
And I can have weekends day off, then enjoy my own life, and then every day work hard until 5 p.m. Then I can go to gathering with, I can have my own time with my family and my friends.
Well, as you can hear, everyone is in a different situation. Someone got hit intensively and someone less. But also to see what are their solutions, it's very interesting to hear. 4 different niches and 4 different businesses, but all have one similarity. They don't give up, they look for new opportunities. Therefore, I want to thank to every participant, Suphia, Stevun, Vlada and Cherdchai, for sharing your experience with us. I hope this video was interesting for you. As for me, it was very useful to get the feedback from other business owners. All the links for their social channels will be below in this description, so don't forget to check them out as well. If you want to follow my daily life, you should not forget about my social channels as well. Next week, I will be continuing with my online music business. So share this video, leave a comment if you have any questions or feedback for me. I would like to hear from you. And also don't forget to like my videos, to subscribe my channel and switch on the ring bell to be posted for my next video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!